What's good, guys? Today I'm going to give you a video basically outlining everything you need to know logging into NHL 24 Hockey Ultimate Team at launch. All of the new things, the ins and outs of each new mode, the market, sets, all of that. Anything that you need to know or you think you need to look up, it's all going to be in this video. So guys, if you like the content, please subscribe and let me know if there's anything else you want to ask. It's the best way to get a hold of me is on Twitter at NoSleevesGaming, but let's jump into it. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to show you is kind of obscure, but a lot of people have questions on it and can't really find it. So the first thing is the tip objectives and the sets. You need collectibles. All you do is go to the tutorial in the objectives tab, and all you've got to do is click on each one where it says learn about Hut Squad Battles new mode. All you've got to do is, move your cursor over it, click X or cross, whatever console you're on, and this little pop-up will come up giving you like tips and information about the mode. Read it if you're new to Hut completely. If not, you can just skip it, and at the end of it you're gonna get these collectibles and whatnot, which you can then cash in the sets tab or the exchange tab over in the other side of Hut. It is like a little hidden and it's kind of misleading because you don't normally click on those, but yeah, right here, like I said, you go to sets and then just over to tips, and once you're there, it'll have, you can just pull those out, and you're going to get some free packs for doing that. I recommend doing that immediately, and hopefully you can start your team off with a gigantic pull. I've seen someone pull Crosby out of this, so it's kind of ridiculous, but the next big change from NHL 20 from 19 is the new Hut icons. So gone are the legends, the gold collectibles, carbon collectibles, all of that is gone. So if you go to sets, you're going to notice Hockey Ultimate Team icons. This is where the legends are located, and they work a lot differently than 19. So you'll see this. You have a set for 85 all the way to 90. It's on a weekly timer. I'm almost done my first week, so that's good. I get to do it again. But basically what'll happen is you use, for the 85 set specifically, you use one Hut icon collectible, and you'll get a choice pack of 285 overall Hut icons, and then you can choose between them. Now, obviously, as the overall goes up for that set, the more Hut icon collectibles are required. These are going for like 30, about 40K. They might go up when, the standard edition guys and everything this weekend comes out, or if you're watching this after launch, just watch for the price. It'd probably be around 50 or under 50 to get one. So if you want to know who to choose in each set and what card to look out for, I do have a video for that. Just got to go into my channel, and I have a what card to choose in each Hut icon set. So how do you get these Hut icons collectibles? One is you can pack them. They're pretty rare. Then they hit the auction house, around 50K, like I said. Two would be to do this set here where it says 0 out of 50. All you've got to do is cash in on 50 gold players. So there's no longer rare and common players. Gold is a gold, a silver is a silver, bronze is a bronze. So you trade in 50, let's say 75 overall gold players, you'll get a Hut icon collectible. And the one thing I do need to mention is that packs, if you have ever wanted to buy packs in NHL, or you do, and just are looking for info on it, they're insanely cheap. Pack prices are very, very cheap this year, and regardless if you pull anything good, you're going to get a ton of these gold players that you can use in this set to get a gold Hut icon collectible. And it makes all the packs kind of worth it. I've pulled hundreds already, and, I haven't really gotten any good pulls. 85 Carlson's my biggest, but I see people every day that have gotten insane luck. But I've gotten, just 100, maybe even 1,000 gold common or gold players that I've used for these sets to make the Hut icon collectibles. And then after every week, it's on a weekly timer after you complete it. It's not like every Tuesday at midnight. It's whenever you complete the set, it then starts the 7-day timer, and then you can do it. So just kind of time gate you. But like I said, if you are looking to buy packs, it's kind of not terrible as far as the pricing goes, because even if you don't pack anything good, you'll get gold collectible. You'll get gold players. The next thing that we got to talk about is squad battles. So this is new. It's a lot like FIFA. Every day on about a 24-hour timer, you'll get 4 games you can play. You can replay each one up to once, costing you 500 coins. And basically the objective is to get as many battle points as you can. You increase your battle points by playing on harder difficulties, winning, scoring 5 goals, and having 20 shots. So if you can do all of that on Superstar, you're going to get close to the max amount of battle points, And what those battle points do is over the course of the season, it's a week long, you'll get rewards based on how you rank compared to everyone else. This is a great addition for anyone that kind of struggles and can't really play Hut Champs because they're not very good online. This is essentially offline Hut Champs. It's kind of a grind, and online player only, like, you know, the guys that only grind Hut Champs are gonna kind of be bored by this, but like I said, I've done it since the start now, and every game is kind of intense because you do have to win, and it's on Superstar. I'm on Elite 1 right here. The rewards are pretty crazy. It's all packs so far. There's no cards, so it's not like you're missing something if you don't play this, but missing something specific as far as a card goes. But you're going to get a ton of packs and a lot of coins if you can get inside the top 100. That's probably going to require you to play your 4 games every single day, which might be kind of a grind for some people, but if you're able to, you're going to get rewarded quite a bit for a totally offline portion of the game. Next up, let's discuss offline challenges. In my prior video about getting ahead early, I recommended before the game came out to do offline challenges early. Then the game came out, and I found out what the rewards were for it. Essentially, they're broken up where it's all rookie challenges, all semi-pro, all essential difficulties. It's not like you start with one, like the Around the World one from last year, where you just go rookie. Every group gets a little bit harder as you go on. It's literally just all separated by difficulty. The problem is that it takes 16 hours if you were to complete every single one on the first go. The reward for that is a total of 84,000 coins. It's just not really worth a time investment. My recommendation is to just do a challenge if you require it for the daily objectives. I'll show you in a little bit. But if you are really strapped for coins and want to grind offline, go ahead. It's still a good source of coins, just not nearly enough for the grind that is required to get, you know, all of it done. Moving on, let's talk packs. So this year's pretty crazy as far as the pack prices go. If you want to spend $100 American and get the 12,000 points or the max amount of points, that's going to net you 80 packs, 80 premium packs. Which is pretty crazy compared to last year. I think you got 17 premium player packs, which is going to include contracts, gold players, rare pulls. But what you're going to get is, even if you don't pack something crazy like a Master Icon player or someone over 86, you're going to have a ton of coins in the other stuff that you pull. Like I just showed you in the HUD Icon collectible, you're going to get 50 gold players easy if you do that. Now, I'm not recommending anyone spend money, but if you do in NHL, it's a very good year to do it because, well, it's just so much cheaper than prior years. But if you don't want to, and I totally respect that. I play Madden 20 or Madden every year, and I don't buy any packs, so I totally get the free-to-play thing. But if you do in NHL, just it's a crazy value, essentially. The next thing we've got to discuss is the sets. So the upgrade sets returning from last year, they do act a little bit differently. It requires 8 gold players to do a pack where you get 2. One is a guaranteed 80 overall and above, which is cool, but I wouldn't recommend doing it, and I'll explain why in just a second. So you can do, again, there's no common or rares, so it's just any gold player. The silver one I would recommend, because if you pull packs or you get free packs, there are quite a bit of silver players. They're not really worth selling or quick selling. I would use the silver players to put in these, and you get a chance at pulling a really good rare gold card. And even if you don't, you're going to get 2 gold players that has an 1,800 coin value, essentially, that you can use in other upgrades. But the reason why I say don't do the gold player upgrade is because A, you're guaranteeing yourself an 80 and above. Cool, that's awesome. I've only pulled 80s. I've done like 20 of these. It's on an hour cooldown, so it's a lot less time than last year. But the problem is you're missing out on the gold icon collectibles for 50. Don't eat into your gold players where you could do that set instead of the 8 for, you know, a chance at a good card when it's probably going to be a bad one. The next thing up you want to watch, if you do open packs, and even if you don't, regardless if you're free to play or not, look how many gold jerseys you get. I got a ton. I didn't get really any logos or arenas, but jerseys I got a ton. And on a day cooldown, for 10 jerseys, 10 gold jerseys, you get a free premium pack. So just make sure you're doing that because the jerseys aren't really worth that much. But you can get a free pack every day, essentially, if you do open up any packs, because I pulled just way too many jerseys. Next up, we're moving on to the monthly collectible, or the monthly, the monthly collectible cash-in. So much like last year was introduced, we got this legend every month for logging in, getting a ton of monthly collectibles, and then getting our free player. It was a little met with a little bit of mixed reviews because it was cool. Free players were getting a free card that was good, but near the end of the year, everyone just kind of had free legends, and it offered a lot less variety to everyone's team. This year, if you do the big cash-in, you're going to get an icon collectible for this, and I think that's a great addition or a great idea because you can then use that however you want it. I would avoid all the packs, just do this. Now, the other change is that instead of it being 3 a day every 8 hours, it's 1 a day for logging in. 24-hour cooldown for your login, so you don't have to, play or do remote play or anything like that. You just got to log in once a day and then get it. You might notice that it is 32 there, and there's only 30 or 31 days in most months. You also get one from doing the daily objectives like last year, so you get 60 in 1 month if you're really on it, which might get you, 2 icon collectibles, which would be just crazy. But I even if you just get one, that would be super advantageous to you because again, those are how you're going to get the legends. So I think this is a great change. Also returning from NHL 19 is the daily objectives as well as the milestone system. So the daily objectives works awfully the same. Play a squad battle, win a game. That's all roughly the same. You'll get a monthly collectible for completing all 5 in before the reset. And the milestones are a little bit different. They're much like last year's where it says complete objectives, win online games, score goals, take shots, make hits. All that stuff's kind of the same. Even draft champs, I do need to mention, this is the only draft champion reward. So if you do go down to draft champions, basically the only reward is if you win 30 games, you'll get an you'll get an icon collectible that for winning 30 games. Unfortunately, I wish it was touched, but it's not. But the thing you do need to notice is that score goals and take shots. What you used to be able to do in NHL 19 is just grind all day against the Kelowna Rockets, but not anymore. You have to do it online, so this is going to really take a long time for some people. I do like the change because you're not getting a player, so it's not like you can grind out super hard, spend all day doing offline challenges, score all the goals, because you can't do that anymore, but you're only going to get icon collectibles. You're not going to get a certain player. Again, I think this is a great change. It avoids people that can play the game just a super ton amount of time, and just the rich become richer, essentially. So you just work through it throughout the year. You'll get icon collectibles. There's nothing to stress over, but once you do get it, it's a pretty good reward for each one because, well, that's how you make legends again. So there's one for squad battles, but all the rest are really done only online. So just something to watch out for in NHL 20. And then lastly, if you haven't seen it yet, if you go to the auction house, there is a really cool new feature, and it's the compare one. So say you're just looking at auctions that are expiring, and you're like, oh, hey, here's a random Ryan O'Reilly. Let's see how much he costs. I don't know if that's a good deal or not. Let's take a look. Go down to compare price, and it will pull up every single Ryan O'Reilly on the market. So you can see real quick if that's a good price. I wish you could do it from other places like my collection and stuff, but you can't. So in the auction house, just click on compare price, and you're going to see every price for that one. So you'll never overpay for a card that you're looking to buy. So guys, that is everything I had and everything I think that should help you get on the board and understand NHL 20 in HUT immediately. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Twitter at NoSleevesGaming or in the comments section down below. And if you do like the content, please subscribe. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time.